if I miss, I'm just gonna reset. Yeah, I played a lot on the 2DS. Like, the 2DS was like my main hub, although I did have a DS Lite for a long time. My main one was white, but then I got a pink one. I really did not like the pink one, but it worked, so I just rolled with it. But I remember after a while, the top screen, like, started having those, like, green flickering lines, so I only ever used it for GBA games.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
But yeah, on this fight, I don't mind a Thunder Miss. Like, if it's on a Pokemon that's normally a one-shot.
Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon
Too bricky. I honestly disagree with you on that. Like, the main problem with, like, the DS and 3DS systems is that the hinge always broke easily. And the fact that the 2DS was a single brick, it kind of felt like an original Game Boy. Plus, it was a lot sturdier. The Retron consoles are almost banned for sales over because the retro game stores can't have them anymore since the SNES Mini is also came as a Retron Mini. Really? The new 2DS XL was peak. It was a great system, but I'm just saying, like, it was nice I grew up with the what you call it, 2DS.
Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
3DS ones were alright. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and the Gen 7 games were incredible.
How will the type difference affect that? It's building energy for the next attack.
I mean, X and Y, like, the overworld looked nice, and the music was actually quite good. Character design looked nice, but the whole game was just too easy. Even back then, it was too easy.
Battle continues.
The reason I like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire so much was because I never played the Hoenn games as a kid. Like, we got hand-me-down games from my older siblings, which included, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. They never had the Hoenn games, so we never got to play it till the remakes. Like, I played Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, Unova, but I never played Hoenn, and the remakes was the first time I've ever played them. X and Y was just raw. It's raw. Yeah. That's why I'm looking forward to Legend ZA. Like, I mean, obviously, I would want a Gen 5 remake, but it'll come eventually. Like, it'll come eventually. Like, it is nice that they're trying to do something back in Kalos, because Kalos really needed more love. Like, I think Unova can wait. X and Y were the worst when they were released. That was... No, actually. That was every single Pokemon game after Gen 4. Like, when Black and White came out, Black and White was the most divisive Pokemon game of all time. Because they hated how during the main story, it was only new Pokemon. But over time, people grew to love it. For a minimum medium rare, I will not have that in my chat. Come on. No, the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire games were awesome. Don't listen to what those IGN people say. Yeah, Sun and Moon were also really hated when it came out because they got rid of the Pokemon gyms. But over time, people grew to love them. I mean, I think at this point, people started to look fondly back on Sword and Shield as a Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I don't get that. Like, Sword and Shield was a very mid-game. But it'll happen. Like, probably in like 10 years or something, people might replay Scarlet and Violet as nostalgia or something. Medium rare is good. I'm saying at worst. They're good at the worst? You mean they're the best worst game? Honestly, between the 3DS and Switch, I'd say Scarlet and Violet are the best, and Aura's the best 3DS game. I agree. Well, honestly, I would agree with you on that, just because the Gen 7 games were so slow because of all the cutscenes and dialogue. It was more like creating Pokemon to your Diamond and Pearl, Black and White, especially a 6-ID Ditto. Yeah. Finally, we're back at the cool trainer. It's been a while. Right and
Here's the third trainer battle with only the gym leader left after this.
Are you again?
What kind of battle can we expect to see? It created a substitute. It used Thunder Wave. The move failed to click. What
I hate that people try to
battle.
use SS to say Sword and Shield, so that's Soul Silver.
What now?
I always do SWSH.
The bear hit.
Scarlet and Violet, I do SV. Soul Silver.
What
Actually, I never refer to Soul Silver on its own, like with Heart Gold. I always say HGSS.
Neither
Or
one
ORAS.
is succeeding
Or
in aim.
BW.
There's the attack.
Or B2W2.
A decent hit. What's this? The substitute disappeared.
I'm gonna be risky. I'm not gonna set the sub back up, but if I miss this Thunder, I will get paralyzed.
Here it comes. Thunder. Oops,
Of course.
that's a miss.
It had to happen.
What'll it do? Oops, it's paralyzed.
Every time.
Fireworks are
I got
flying
every
in this
legendary with at least 3 to 4 IVs on BDSP. I think I caught most of the legendaries. Not some of the like ones where you need like both copies to get. Like, you know, those legendaries. Like when the 2 were version exclusives. But I did get the other ones. I actually got the shiny charm in BDSP.
battle. Is it
I did
down
catch
now?
most of them in the game.
What
I
will the
did
next
use Pokemon Home to bring in
be?
like 80 or 90 Pokemon.
Oh, it's Clefable. It has to make up for lost ground. How will the
I usually play
difference
HGSS
affect
too,
battle?
but I sometimes say SS because I haven't played Heart Gold. But it's the same game.
Good hit.
Like, the main difference is, like, you go to the Tin Tower first instead of the Whirl
Vigorous
Islands.
attack. Severe hit. What a furious battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm still gonna move on, though, because at least I'm done with it. I just want to fight past you. I just want to run past Giovanni
Yeah,
for once.
it's a hit.
SS in German's not good. Yeah, you might want to reword that.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's Jolteon! The Pokemon are entirely different
And I quit
types.
playing the Pokemon games on the Switch. I mean, there are some good Pokemon games on the Switch. There's the Rescue Team remake, there's Legends Arceus is pretty good. I mean, Scarlet and Violet, I understand a lot of the issues people have with that game, but casually I did enjoy them. Sword and Shield, kind of like the opposite. Like, the games ran better, but the story was worse. In Scarlet and Violet, it's the complete opposite. The story's better, but the games ran worse. And I never played the Let's Go games. Hello, Joel Lloyd. Scarlet and Violet were the worst Pokemon games in the history of the series, right next to Black. Hey, I don't want to hear that blasphemy about Black and White 1. I don't want to hear that blasphemy. Don't compare Black and White 1 to Scarlet and Violet. Like, that offends me so much. Finally, we're back at Giovanni. You guys think third tries the charm?
This is it! The final gym leader, Giovanni, the dawn of ground
Boros
Pokemon.
again?
The challenger has to work hard for the win. Vigorous attack.
I mean, my one complaint about Black and White 1 is that the level scaling was kind of slow. Like, the final gym leader didn't, like, the strongest Pokemon you face is level 52, when in most games it's at least low 60s. But I think it kind of had a Johto similar problem.
This is a wild one.
If one person plays Arc Crystal Scarlet and Violet, I'll time them out for 69 minutes. Hey, didn't you say you weren't going to abuse your powers?
How will the type difference affect
X and Y and Oras were the best. Oras was really good. X and Y, like,
what now?
I do think it's mid, but compared to Sword and Shield, like if If I was asked if I liked X and Y or Sword and Shield better, I would probably say... I'd probably say X and Y. That is good.
Furious battle. What's that? A decent hit.
Just time out people who either spam stuff or ask if they can say racist things.
Drill that weak spot. Oh! Is it down and
Please
out?
don't be Nido King again.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
stop
agree
it.
with how they did the levels in that game.
Pokemon count is
It had a
3-1.
similar problem to Heart Gold
The
Soul
battle
Silver,
has become one-sided.
but the story was still incredibly good.
Hit the weak spot.
88 is racist.
Oh, hit down. What will the next Pokemon
Alright,
be?
I don't think the Doug Trio can kill. I'm gonna try a self-destruct.
The remaining Pokemon
right?
stock
Yeah.
is 2 to 1.
I think I outspeed.
The combatants
Yep.
are making sparks fly.
Come on, this thing has shitty HP in defense. There's no way this... Oh, crit. Awesome.
Block the weak.
Finally, we got past Giovanni.
Wow.
It may have taken an hour, 41
down.
minutes, but we finally did it.
Wow, they're down. They're both down. That's it. Stay clear.
Finally, we can move on to Blaine, the second hardest gym leader. Oh yeah, I'll add you, Shadow. Thanks for reminding me. Why ADA is racist? I have no idea, actually. Alright, A, C up, C.
Here comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
No, it is a game that lacks passion in the Pokemon feeling. It's a game that has an art style that would be too kid-like for a 3-year-old. The graphics are similar to Gen 4. That doesn't make sense.
Like a bad Pokemon choice. That was quick. Down already. This is a wild
On top of that,
one
eye
from the
blinding
word
diversity
go.
forcing every character and NPC to be an eyesore perfect mix. I never really saw that as an issue.
How will the type difference affect that?
Like, Pokemon games in general just had like a good cast of people.
Pokemon looks wrong. It's getting
Also, if
pumped
you
up.
guys are wondering, they did fix focus energy in this game.
Furious battle.
Admit it, they're bad? No. That's still blasphemy.
Oh, ice punch. That one hurt. Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
I mean, you can have your own opinion, but you can't get me to say that they're bad.
It's Machoke. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
I'm assuming your age is 12 to
Battle has
17.
become one-sided.
Really?
How's that? Super effective.
That's kind of a low insult.
Why?
But I will say, Pokemon White was the first game I actually owned that wasn't a hand-me-down from my older siblings. Like, Black and White 1 were really good. Black and White 2, I obviously like them better, because they improved upon Black and White, and I liked the story. It isn't. Yeah, that's kind of a low blow. This guy, Sun Song.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
I mean, diversity is okay, just don't make that the main focus. Like, we don't need to focus on it. Diversity is at its best when you're not trying to force
That
it.
was quick. Down already. This is a wild one from the word go.
It's unnatural for every character in a game to be a perfect mix. It's an
Oh, it's
eyesore.
Alakazam.
Well, I mean, if you think about it...
How
Hold
will
on.
the type difference affect that?
If you think about it, the game takes place in New York City. New York City has a huge diverse amount of people, so it kind of makes sense. It kind of matches where the region's based off of. Counter. What kind of Alakazam has counter?
What a furious battle! What now? A decent hit!
That's wild. I'm 24 too, so you grew up Gens 1 4 and still think Scarlet by is. Oh, you're talking to Shadow.
Nail the weak spot!
She didn't say. She just said it. She just said she likes the games. It's just there are problems.
There's a difference in the number
America
of
is a
reserve
melting pot.
Pokemon.
What makes you think that? Like just look out a window.
Oh, it's Starmie! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. What's that? Oh!
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna live. Oh, I lived that. Never mind.
Here it comes! Thunder! That one hurt!
Hello,
Gone! It's a
time
one-hit
relativity.
wonder.
Hello, Tivity.
And there
I see
goes
what you
the
did there.
battle.
Alright, super nerd. No, the alternative is simply not. The alternative is nature. You really think Japanese dudes make me more rolling their eyes? No, have you not been to New York City?
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting right after this.
Alright, this is the exploding guy.
Now, it created a substitute. It used self-destruct. The substitute disappeared. Wow! Going down. This is a wild one from the word go.
Let's all praise on with the next Gen 2 remakes aren't the like pathetic Let's Go games.
Oh, it's not.
The Gen 2 remake sort of how BDSP was. Well, I would hope the graphics are at least a little better. But I do agree with you on the Let's Go part. Like, there were all those rumors about a Gen 2 Let's Go, and I'm really glad that the rumors were untrue, because that would have sucked. If the next main series game was that.
Wow! Going down. There's a difference in the number of reserve
Yeah,
Pokemon.
don't banner timeout people unless I give the okay.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. A decent hit. It created a substitute.
Okay. I did mess up the fight a bit. My notes say if Electrode comes out, switch to Nidoking. But yeah, that's clearly a misturn.
Oh, it's Nidoking. What now? Oh, the attack missed.
Earthquake Seahawk,
Will
right?
this Pokemon
Seahawk.
swap change
It's
the
every
flow of
commercial
battle?
too. Well,
What's that? Oh,
I mean, I
it's
get people
another
have been
miss.
saying that, but like, here's the thing: what does that have to do with the game? Like, this is your first time showing up to the stream, and you've done nothing but complain.
Ah, take it down with one hit.
Everything we do over here in the Netherlands is holding a Let's Go event. Really?
And there goes the battle.
Put the guy on timeout. Like, I don't like first-time viewers coming to the stream and doing nothing but bitching. I don't like that. I mean, if you were a regular, then I would just tolerate the bitching. I have no idea. Oh, no. It's, left, up, down. I pressed right, so I had to undo that.
This is it. The showdown against Lane. The leader of Cinnabar Gym is a fire Pokemon technician. Treat him lightly and you'll get burned.
I mean, Annie's a regular, but, she likes to complain about things, but she's a regular, so I tolerate it.
A decent hit.
Yeah, I don't know about that guy being a racist or not, like,
Whoa,
that was the
looks like
only
a
thing he's
bad
complaining about,
Pokemon
like, and it
showing
diverged
here.
to other things.
That was quick. Down already. This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's Kangaskhan.
I only ever complain when it's, like, when that stuff is clearly forced. Like, if they're like, hey, look at us, we're diverse, take us seriously. It's like stuff like that.
There's the attack. Super effective. An exchange of heavy blows. Neither Pokemon is backing down.
Yeah, Black and White 1 is the worst game of all time. That was just complete blasphemy.
Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
I'm definitely gonna have a much better Blaine split than last time, that's for sure. Am I allowed to say forced diversity is bad because it feels lazy? Forced diversity is just virtue signaling. That's all it is. You're trying to get, like, popularity points.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah, that was just a rant going into something else.
What will the next Pokemon be?
I mean, yeah, like Disney, for example.
Oh, it's Starmie.
Surf, see ya.
The remaining Pokemon
Bumblebee,
is
yep.
2-1. The combatants are making sparks fly. Vigorous attack. His speed is down. What's that? Nail the weak spot. What a furious battle. Bumblebee. Wow, that's an effective hit. Wow, going down.
It depends on the kind of diversity that's helpful. Like, diversity of thought is good, but like, if the only thing you're basing diversity off of is just how people look, then that's not the best kind of diversity. The best diversity is people, like, with different ideas or, like, different backgrounds. Alright, so in the entirety of Misty's gym, there's only a single reset point. And it's if this person chooses Wartortle. Because I'm going to be leading with Gengar, but if the Wartortle uses Dig and it crits, I have a 97% chance to die. That's only if it uses Wartortle and then Dig. Bro's just ranting about how people look. Yeah, it just diverged into that. I agree on Disney. It's just all their old films and just start switching everything. I mean, people never complained about it at all because it was not forced. But then, as of lately, they've been starting to force it a lot.
Oh, it's Wartortle! How will the type difference affect that? How's that? Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. It's burrowed underground. What a furious battle.
I've already gotten this far. I'm not risking it. I'm switching to Zapdos. Now remind me of Disney, the butchering of the Little Mermaid marketing. Don't make black center character, you can't make her properly visible. I mean, yeah, it was like kind of like that kind of stuff. Have you guys like ever seen those memes of like have you guys ever seen the meme of like, what's the meme called? It like shows a piece of anime and it shows like the Netflix adaptation and it just shows someone that looks nothing like the original character. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like the original Little Mermaid was a white lady with the red hair, but then the person they cast for the live action clearly did not look like that at all. Like nothing matched the original character. So that kind of stuff is forced, like when you don't match the source material.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. There it goes! Wow, that's an effective hit!
Yeah, I've seen the leaked Snow White images. Like, apparently, the backlash to those leaked images were, the backlash was so bad that they had to delay the movie just because of the leaked images. At first, people didn't think the images were real. They thought it was AI generated. I kind of thought it was. You'd be more mad if they didn't make the hair red. I mean, the hair's not red in that live action. Okay.
How will the gym's second opponent
Thunder
conduct
against
battle?
Pidgey and Seadra.
We'll need a
Blow up
strong
every
effort
other
to
league.
win.
After self-destruct, go to Cloister and self-destruct against the second Pokemon.
And you self-destruct.
Yeah.
Severe hit. Wow! Going down. This is a wild one from the word.
Alright,
go.
I'm gonna send out Persian.
Oh, it's Persian.
What's the main attacking move
It
button?
has to make up for lost ground.
See, right.
How will the type difference affect
I'm just gonna
that?
double edge the Voltorb, and then try and defeat whatever's second.
Double edge. Nail the weak spot.
This might be the
Oh,
run.
this is
Don't
down
say
and
that.
out.
I've never once beaten Sabrina.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Because I died to Sabrina last time due to some stupid shit.
Oh, it's Jigglypuff. We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside. Neither Pokemon is backing down. There's the attack. Harsh blow.
Yeah, guys, don't show Steve this run. He's gonna get triggered. I'm using double edge.
Brilliant flash. Accuracy took a hit. What a furious battle.
Yeah, a lot of the live actions were pretty bad. I think the first, what was it called?
There, it's a hit.
The first Maleficent movie? Apparently that's a live action remake. I've never
There's
seen the
only
original,
one
but
Pokemon
the
left
first
in reserve.
Maleficent I liked it. I saw the second one. I wasn't really a fan of the second one.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues. Savage attack. Heavy damage.
How did that live? That is impressive.
There it is, Kinesis. Accuracy took a hit.
I actually don't even know Steve's Discord. He
Neither one
doesn't
is
have one.
exceeding an inch.
He doesn't like being a member of so many servers. He won't even join my server.
There it goes.
I might join the Pokemon Stadium. Sooner or later on the Switch, just need to get the expansion pack. Yeah, that's like the main thing. I did upgrade from a single, from like an individual expanded plan to a family plan. So I was able to get my brother and my girlfriend under it for free. I mean, you can hold up to 8 people. I would just have to find people. Swimmer. Thunder versus All.
Here's the third trainer battle with
Well,
only
speaking
the
of which, I have 2 servers I made. My community server and a random Pokemon server I made for Pokemon nerds and nerdettes. What's your Discord role on that, Queen of Nerds? You paid for the family plan? I'm guessing you have your own family under it too?
Taken down on the word go! This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's Clefairy!
No, just friends? Okay. I don't think any of my IRL friends have a Switch.
There's the attack!
I know one of my girlfriends has a friend and his girlfriend that have Switch. I don't know if they have Switch Online, but if they don't, I can let them under my plan.
What a furious battle!
Well, Shadow, I only call you that when you say nerds and nerdettes.
Vigorous attack!
I don't really need a family pack, I'm the only one who owns a Switch. Yeah, that makes sense. I mainly just did it so my other people could do it. Do you think I could hook up the dock to a CRT? You would probably need an HDMI to composite adapter. I know you can get those.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I don't know how well it would look, though.
Here it comes! Thunder!
Like, the original game on the N64 would look better than that.
Is it down
Because the
and out?
N64, it was meant to look good on a CRT.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
You're too broke for a family plan. Get someone else to pay the family plan and just get you for free.
The remaining
You're
Pokemon
friends with that
count is
person for the
3-1.
Switch plan.
The battle has become one-sided. that?
Bruh.
That's a miss. What's this? Yeah, it's a hit.
Isn't the family pack $49.99 a year? I think in US dollars, I think that's for the regular plan. I have the family expanded plan. I think that's 60 or 70 a year. It's one of those two. Also remember, I'm saving for a house. Yeah, I am too, but it's only $70 a year. Like, I have the spare income for that. Reject paid online plan, embrace shitty CRT. Hey, if you play a analog like type system like NES or N64 or like PS1, they look the best on a CRT. That's what the games were meant for. Like on a flat screen TV, for example, the game could look pretty stretched and blurry. That's one of the reasons I'm playing on the Switch.
This is it. The battle against Misty, the Cerulean Gym Leader.
I meant shared interests. Oh, sure.
Let's see what the challenger has in store for her. Here it comes. Thunder! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. That was quick. Down already. This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it starts. How will the type difference affect that? Ah! No! This Pokemon looks wrong. Why? Taken down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it started. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. How's that? Super effective.
Cool. I made up some time on the Misty split too.
It's a one-hit wonder. That's it. Stay clear.
Alright, time for Sabrina. When I say reject modern, embrace tradition, I don't mean nuclear family good, I meant fuck paid online play. I mean, both of those can be true. Like, obviously, like, the online for free days was nice, but pretty much every gaming company quit doing that, but nuclear family's still good. BK destroyed paid online plans. I'm not gonna be that modern.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Here's what I like. Mewtwo, stop crying or else I'll make you live with the strays. Dang.
This is a wild one from the word go.
The only expansion pack I had was for the DS and GameCube, so a friend could get the Pokemons he needed for tournaments. Oh, that's nice.
How will the type difference affect that?
Hey, look, guys, there's the purple Jinx. Now I won't get canceled.
Oh, Ice Punch! No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Oh, no. Please don't crit.
There's the attack. The bear hit.
Yeah, crit would have killed. This thing has bad
It's a
defense.
head-on collision. Power versus power. How's that?
Sabrina's like 23, so it's chill. Yeah.
Oh, is it down and out?
I remember one of my speedrun friends, he's one of my mods,
There's a difference
he talked
in the
about
number
this
of
one time
reserve
seeing a bunch of
Pokemon.
people simp over Whitney, but you gotta look. I think Whitney's like canon age is like 15.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Ah! Pow! That's an effective hit. Why? Take it down
And besides,
with
Whitney's a
one
bitch.
hit. And there goes the battle.
If you're a kid like Whitney, literally, why Whitney? Exactly. Most people were traumatized at Whitney. Like, why would you like her? Price like 15, 20 euros. Really? Hmm. Alright, so on the fight we were just at, there was a potential reset point. If the first guy had used Dugong, it's only a 79% chance to 3-hit KO with Psychic. So the fight would have been long. That was lucky. Okay, thankfully that missed. You know how many people simp for May? I don't know anyone. I remember as a kid, like, looking at all the different rivals. Like, I always thought that the May rival looked real nice.
Oh, it's Ninepay! How will the type difference affect that?
Chuck is right there.
What now? The bear hit!
My husband is like, do you like boys or girls more? And I simply said that other than him, I prefer dating girls.
No,
Well, that's a badge of honor for him.
looks wrong. It's a head-on collision. Power versus power.
Please miss.
Fire blast!
Darn.
Harsh blow!
That's fine.
Oh! Is it down and out?
I'll just have to go Hydro Pump.
What will the next Pokemon
Yeah,
be?
Ninetales was definitely not a good one to see.
Oh, it's Tentacle! The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Whitney was always the one that was annoying on the stadium and handhelds. I don't know if I've ever fought her on... I've done Gym Leader Castle on Stadium too. I don't remember if I ever beat it.
It's down!
I personally know one Gardevoir
There's
simp.
only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Charmeleon!
Well, I mean, the reason you probably don't understand boys like girls because the two like think differently. Like half the time, I barely understand women.
That one hurt. Why? Take it down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
All right, one more trainer and we can try Sabrina. Whitney is Bianca in German. Really? So what is Bianca called in German? The Gen 5 rival. What's she called? Whitney? Boy, icky. And honestly, Annette's still depressed because I married me, but hey, my husband stole my heart. Well, that's sweet.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Now.
You're switching to Golbat.
Oh, it's
Look at, why would you switch to that? Probably detected it was gonna die to an earthquake.
Here's the first move. A decent hit. What a furious battle. What now? The bear hit.
Oh, don't you think about it.
Supersonic. The move failed to click.
Yeah, my favorite character in Pokemon isn't any of them, because they don't look at all like that, or they're too young. Yeah, that's the thing when you, like, play Pokemon games now, but, like, obviously, like, when you're a kid, like, they're all the same age as you.
Is it down
So you
and
can
out?
kind of play favorites.
What will the next Pokemon be?
They'll like Japan.
Oh, it's Golbat.
Oh, so you did have Golbat. Why didn't you switch to it?
The remaining Pokemon count is
And that's my
3
question.
to 2.
Why would you switch out to
This
Lickitung
battle
and not
is still
Golbat?
Up in the air.
Like, that is interesting.
Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Electro. Flash up confused.
Lyra's hat is funny.
It's confused.
I never really liked Lyra.
Will this Pokemon swap change
The only
flow
reason
of
in Park
battle?
Gold runs I play as Lyra is because the male rival, Ethan, literally talks
Whoa,
less.
way to
That's the
catch
only
itself.
reason. Because the women rivals just talk too much.
Oh, a horrible freak! Its defense is down. The
I prefer
intense battle
Chris.
continues.
Which game is Chris again?
Uh-oh, it's confused.
When I was a kid, I really liked Bianca. My friends thought it was crazy, and Annette, who at the time was my girlfriend, thought it was crazy.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
I liked Charon better. Like, he was just more relatable. Chris is in Crystal. Oh, that one. Holy crap, dude. How many times am I gonna hit myself?
There's the attack. Nail the weak spot.
Ow.
The heated battle rages on.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
It shook off its confusion. Here it comes. Thunder!
Take that, you asshole.
Why? Taken down with one hit.
Honestly, Chris from Crystal
There's a
looked way
difference in
better
the
than
number
Lyra
of
and Heart Gold.
reserve Pokemon. We're down to the last Pokemon. The remaining Pokemon.
Alright, I'm just gonna use a Thunder, because, like, obviously it's not gonna one-shot, but I don't want to switch to Nidoking right now. Crit? Does that kill? No. Didn't think it would.
Wow! Mega Drain!
Alright, time to go back to Nidoking and use Earthquake.
Now!
Isn't Chris later turned into Lyra? No, I think they're two separate characters. Because I think Chris had blue hair.
Which Pokemon is
Blue
coming
hair
out?
before it became normal. Yeah, pretty much.
Here's a Pokemon.
I did wonder, though, like they kept the character Gold, just renamed to Ethan, like they look similar, but they just made a completely new female rival. Like, I always wondered why they didn't use the original Chris. Like, I do wonder that. Like, it's not like someone who looks similar, but with a different name, it's a completely different person. That's just what I wonder. Chris doesn't have a better design. Apparently, she was originally planned for Arc Also Silver, considering a scrap map icon. Really? In the manga, they're the same character. But the manga's not really canon to the games. I mean, in the manga, literally half the gym leaders are members of Team Rocket. Alright. Sabrina. Alright, Self-Destruct versus all others except Hypno. Aurora Beam, then Self-Destruct against Hypno. Mr. Mime. Alright, so I gotta blow up.
It's building energy for the next attack.
Go Electrode after the Cloister Self-Destruct and use Self-Destruct. Clean the rest with Moltres' Fire Blast and take down as necessary. If Alakazam has full HP and Moltres won't die to 2 Side Beams, use Sky Attack.
Wow! They're down! They're both down! This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's Electric! Oh, it's Kadabra! How will the type difference affect that? Wow! It exploded! Harsh blow! Wow! Going down! Wow! They're down! They're both down!
I really like how Self-Destruct and Explosion are good strats in this run.
What a wild
Like, I
turn of
love that
events.
so much.
Oh, it's Moltres!
Alakazam. Okay, so I've got a Sky Attack. Which one is Sky
There's
Attack?
just one Pokemon
See, right. Okay, so
aside
it's the
now.
same as Zapdos. Okay.
The battle is coming right down to the wire. What now? A decent hit.
Okay.
It's building energy for the next attack.
Worst case scenario is I get confused.
Furious battle.
I think I will survive a crit. So just don't confuse.
What's that?
Thank you.
There, it's a hit. A soaring sky attack.
There we go. I finally beat Sabrina. I think what happened last time was I actually missed Sky Attack. Finally. That would have been easier if she had used Jinx or Executor, because they would have been easy one-shots with Fire Blast. Alright, time for Erica. Good to finally move on. Team 1. There is one potential reset here on Wigglytuff. If I miss my move, it can use Thunder Wave.
It increased its attack power. It made itself more evasive. They're both being cautious here. What now? It just shrugged off that
Sabrina's me after work. Don't want to be bothered by bullshit. Pretty much.
Going down.
Bruh.
Oh, the attack
Yeah,
missed.
that's the thing. If she sends out Wigglytuff, I have to use submission on it. It has a 20% chance to miss.
The attack wasn't effective.
What was your least favorite thing about Let's Go? Is it the fact you start with a trash team you don't even want?
That one hurt.
It was the catching mechanics. If Let's Go games had normal catching mechanics, I actually would have liked the games.
What
Erica's
will
word
the
that accept the
next
Wiggly
Pokemon
battle.
be?
Well, the beauty, there is one potential strat where the Staryu can recover spam if it uses Light Screen, but other than that,
How will the type difference affect that?
Janky has catching direction on the gyro.
Hydro Pump. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Reminds me of the original Pokemon anime script, mostly women work since most men were deadbeats. I kind of believe that in the Pokemon world, because where are the fathers in every single Pokemon game? It seems like the only way you have a dad is if he's a gym leader. If he's not a gym leader, the father just straight up doesn't exist.
3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Savage attack.
There we go.
Effective. Down. That didn't take much. And there goes the battle.
Like, I think the music was pretty nice, the overworld looked nice. It's just like, I didn't want to play a game with Pokemon Go kind of catching mechanics. I don't know how a Switch Lite is able to play Let's Go. I think there is like a handheld mode option where you can just like press the A button or something.
We'll need a strong effort to win. If you self-destruct, severe hit. Wow! Going down. This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's kicked. It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect
If the
that?
Sea King had less than 26 HP, I could just use an Ice Punch to kill it, because it has a quicker animation. But the problem is, it had exactly 26 HP. I don't know if that would have killed, or if it would needed to be a range.
What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's
Actually, some that really suck about Let's Go games, like, you had to do the Let's Go kind of, you had to do the Pokemon Go kind of catching mechanics, but the legendaries were regular battles. So, like, they could have just done regular battles throughout the whole thing.
It's stronger against special attacks. What a furious battle.
Okay. So there is a chance that the Staryu can just spam recover just the whole time.
Special stat is
Alright,
down.
at least I lowered its special. Okay, never mind.
There's the attack.
If it had used recover during a light screen, it would just spam recover.
There's a big difference
If that
in
happens,
HP.
I have to get a crit. Last battle got you pissed off in the Petite and Pika cups. Well, I've never played those cups, so I wouldn't know.
It's down. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Rhyhorn.
I did like how in this game, when you have a nickname, the Pokemon gets a slight color alteration.
Ah!
Like, it was quite nice. Gave it a nice touch.
Wow! Take it down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
Hey, you are wrong. You still catch Ghost Style after a normal fight. Wait, what about... I've seen legendaries do normal battles. At least in videos. You defeat him, then catch.
Here's the
Really?
fun trainer battle with
Never mind
only
then.
the gym leader left after this. What kind of battle can we expect to see?
Alright, if Chansey shows up, continue to Ice Beam until sleep. If frozen, finish it with Sky Attack. Ice Beam first, the opponent may switch out Chansey. When Articuno falls asleep, go to Cloister and use Self-Destruct.
It's singing. Oh no,
Alright.
it fell asleep. What a furious battle. Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Cloister.
That's gonna do like 5 damage.
What now?
Oh
And the weak
boy,
spot.
that crit actually hurt. That hurt for a Chansey.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? It used self-destruct. Severe hit.
So yeah, it leading with Chansey is definitely a time
Going
loss.
down. Wow, they're down.
Yeah.
They're both down.
Yeah, some of the sound effects for these games were kind of nice. Although the Supersonic just really hurts your ears.
Oh, it's Jake. Oh, it's Nidorino. How will the type difference affect battle? A Psychic Blast. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Why? Take it down with one hit. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Parasect.
Parasect.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2 to
Instead,
1.
my notes say
The
Ice
10th
Punch against
battle
Marowak,
continues.
Psychic the rest. So I'm guessing
What's that?
Ice Punch cannot kill the Parasect?
Harsh Blow.
I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it lives both moves.
What's this? Powerful strike. Neither one is
Yeah, I guess it
succeeding
doesn't
in
matter.
H. Oh, Ice Punch. Super effective. Oh, is it down and out?
Let's go doesn't steal code.
There goes the battle.
Well, BDSP still had to code a lot of things from scratch. They didn't steal all the code. Do you want to know why you can't transfer Spinda in Pokemon Home if it came from BDSP? It's because they changed how the spot patterns work. And if you transferred it, it can cause the Spinda to get corrupted.
It's on. The battle
Like, that
against
part really
Parasect.
upset my brother
The
because
Shadowdog
Spinda is one of
Gym
his favorite
leader and the
Pokemon,
current
and it's the only way to
Pokemon
get Spinda on the
What
Switch.
strategy
and you
is
can't
the
even
key
transfer it to home.
victory? Fire Blast! Whoa! Looks like a bad
Yeah, the
Pokemon
Legend
choice.
Stealth Catch was really nice. Like, they did somewhat keep it in Scarlet and Violet. Like, if you throw a Pokeball at it from behind, it'll be stunned. But you can't, like, catch it in the overworld. Like, I wish you can do that in Scarlet and Violet. I liked that part. You know, another part of Legends I liked?
How will the type difference affect
Yeah, it was one of the reasons Pokemon Home compatibility took a long time with BDSP. Because for a bunch of Pokemon, they just changed how the code worked.
Why? Take it down with one hit!
No, BDSP
There's
was
a
not a
difference in
remaster.
the number of
That is
reserved
not
Pokemon.
correct. Remasters are when it's 99.5% the same game. Think like Ocarina of Time 3D to Ocarina of Time.
Pokemon count is 3 to 1.
Like, the game pretty much added nothing but good graphics. BDSP added a lot of stuff.
Savage attack.
Like, anyone who says it's a remaster are lying to themselves.
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder. That's it. Stage clear.
Yeah, Erico's, that whole section was really not hard. Alright, now we're gonna start using Abra. The reason the overworld humans look weird is because it's a chibi style, but 3D. Like, chibi looks good in 2D, but it doesn't look as good in 3D. I guess they were just trying to keep the look the same, but when you make chibi 3D, it kinda just looks odd. Balling to bailing, yeah. I still call it a remaster even though technically it's not a bad game, especially a growth center, but it was disappointment because it was too similar to Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I mean, that's kind of what a remake is supposed to be.
What now? Severe hit. Wow, it transformed.
Which of my moves is Seismic Toss?
What a furious battle.
Right. Yeah, I didn't mind the chibi too much.
The attack wasn't effective.
The Grand Underground completely improved the Sinnoh games. Like, let me tell you something. Like, I liked playing through Shining Pearl, but here's the thing. I did grow up with Sinnoh. I was not a fan of Sinnoh. Like, the games were just too long. Some of the best features about the games, like the Underground, the stuff was just so boring. There was, like, nothing to do down there except dig for fossils. Like, they improved, like, some of the best features.
Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Not the chibi that brings it down for me. Well, it's probably for you a different thing, I'm guessing. I mean, obviously the story's gonna be the same. It's a remake of Diamond and Pearl.
It's down. What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Jake.
Oras really didn't change the story that much. They mainly changed post-game. Like, the main story was very similar to Ruby and Sapphire. Well, they added, like, the primal Groudon stuff, but other than that, the story was mostly the same.
And there goes the battle.
Is it just me, or did he say there goes the battle twice? The original Underground with internet would have been nice. It would have, yeah, but it was only, like, local communication stuff. Oras is a better remake than BDSP, I agree with that. Like, if I were to rank all the remakes, BDSP is 4th, 3rd place would be Oras, 2nd place Heart Gold, 1st place Fire Red. Honestly, Fire and Leaf Green is a faithful remake done correct.
What will the trainer do now? Powerful strike. What a furious battle.
I still liked playing them a lot, though.
What now? Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
Yeah, Fire and Leaf Green and Oras were definitely very good remakes.
Oh, it's
I mean, for the Heart Gold and Soul Silver,
how will the type
they did improve upon some of Johto's original flaws, like the level curve, but the level curve is still pretty bad. Fire and Leaf Green would have been better without the National Dex bullshit. I mean, I get the whole thing of, like, your Golbat, like, not being allowed to evolve until you get to the post-game, because they wanted to keep it faithful, but I just didn't like the fact, like, it would try and evolve, it would stop itself, and you're like, what?
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
But the Latios were made to fly everywhere. That was awesome. Like, when we all talk about, like, modern Pokemon games getting rid of HMs, it honestly started with Oras, when they allowed you to replace Fly with your Latios. There's Faithful and there's Dexit. Yeah, I guess. I mean, are people still pissed about that? Half-assed Dexit. What would be a full-assed Dexit to you? Yeah, like, you would get Fly after Winona, and then you would get the Latios, when was it, like, after the 8th or 7th or 8th gym, I think? I prefer Latios, but they're both good. Actually, we've done Latios as a backport. It was really nice, but Steve and I really feared doing Latios because it starts with Psywave, and its other level 5 move that we gave it was Self-Destruct. Because the move it normally gets is Memento, which is kind of like a form of Self-Destruct. But instead of doing damage, it just lowers stats. So we won't be able to get Struggle with that thing till we get Water Gun. It's gonna suck. Yeah, I agree with you, Shadow. That was very inconsistent. Wait.
What a furious battle.
I'm an idiot. It's C right to explode with Cloister. C left is Electro. Like, I get those mixed up.
The bear hit. Wow! Going down.
Queen with Persian.
What will the next Pokemon be?
If BFT is still compatible with Wi-Fi, I might like to do an online battle. Well, I think my team is no longer on there. I took it off. It's in Pokemon Home right now.
The Pokemon are entirely different types. Double A. There, it's a hit. Oh! Is it down and out? There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can still do everything online, because all of those Nintendo Switch servers are like under 1. They are not going to shut down one game. They'll either shut down all of them or none of them.
How's that? Harsh blow.
Typhlosion is your favorite starter evolution. My favorite is kind of a tough one. Infernape is definitely up there. I don't know, really. Ask me my favorite starter evolution in a specific region. Sceptile, thank you, D&D. Huh. In the normal games, Sceptile is kind of a bad starter. Like, it really does not get many good moves. Especially in the original Hoenn games.
Can the challenger do anything about the effects of poison?
You know what's funny? In the original Red and Blue, Koga says prepare for poison and sleep tactics, but he only uses sleep tactics in yellow.
Vigorous attack. Nail the weak spot.
Okay, that frickin' hurt. My notes do say Muck Sludge Crit always one-hit KOs.
Oh, it's Abra! It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect that? A psychic blast! Super effective!
I always choose the Firestar, so I didn't bother with the other two. However, Scarlet Violet, I was always tempted to choose Sprigatito. Honestly, in Scarlet and Violet, I chose Quaxly, but Quaxly is the worst of the 3 starters. Its signature move was terrible. Like, all of the signature moves, one of them is a guaranteed crit, the other one raises your special attack by 1 stage every time you use it, and the other one just raises your speed. I think of the 3, I think Sprigatito is probably the best. Second place is Skeledirge. Femboy Duck. Yeah. I also hated its idle animation. Like, it just kept dancing in place nonstop. Like, it really bothered me whenever I... Oh, shit.
The 10th battle continues.
You want to know why I used C left? I was reading my notes. It said use Psychic C left. That's for Jinx. Well, it's a good thing I didn't get punished for that.
What a furious battle!
Actually, Skeledirge is the best because the gyms... Yeah, Fire Ghost is an incredible typing.
Whoa!
Like, when Steve, Ike, and I did that Skeledirge backport, it was just immune to a lot of normal attacks. It was awesome.
That's it! Stay clear!
Alright, 2 more gym leaders, and we can do the Elite Four. Team 5.
comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
You know something else that's funny? You know how Surge in Gen 1 says his badge gives a boost to speed, but it boosts defense instead? In Gen 2, Surge's badge does not give a badge boost because he's in Kanto. He still says his badge boosts speed. He still says it in Gen 2. It's funny. Skeletor is just a Pokemon I choose because it's fire. Luckily, it was the best choice. Honestly, as soon as I saw my rival in that game, Nimona, have the Skeledirge because I chose the water starter, I was pretty jealous, honestly. Like, man, I picked the wrong starter. Trico is my favorite in Ruby, Sapphire, and Aura to start with, and Snivy. Here's the thing with Snivy, like, it looks cool. Snivy's moveset is one of the worst movesets for a starter of all time. Like, half of its moves are just stat-raising moves or Wrap, and the other half is just mid-grass moves and Leaf Storm. Like, Superior with its hidden ability is good, but you're not going to get that in a normal playthrough.
The battle has become one-sided.
Like, when I did my Superior solo run in White version 2, I think it was the worst one I played of the three. I remember some fights I had to use Ring Out to raise my stats, and then sweep with Return.
Pokemon appear equally fit.
He's a flat fuck.
It created a substitute.
Why did I use Substitute?
What's that?
Was I pressing C down? I'm an idiot. I was looking away, I was looking at chat. I could have swore my finger was on C up, but I might have been on C down by mistake. I find it funny I can literally farm rare candies in Gen 9 because raids are over the region. Honestly, I use those to farm money. Actually, what I think was really cool, you could farm stuff to sell for money, and you can just straight up buy experience candies. In the DLC for the Blueberry Academy, you can actually do a bunch of missions. You know how you can, like, do those missions and get, like, blueberry points? The main reason you would do those missions is to, like, get those candies for the legendaries. I never knew what I wanted to do with them, but something interesting you can actually do with them. They're a really good way to get vitamins, since they're really cheap. I think it's like 5 blueberry points per vitamin, but you can actually buy experience candies with it. Like, you know how people always dreamed of a way to buy rare candies? There you go. I think you can buy rare candies. I think it's like 100 blueberry points. You can buy experience candies in Legends Arceus. I don't remember that, actually. Coil. Oh, Coil. Yeah. That's probably what I meant. I probably used Ring Out and Leaf Storm. I don't remember. The run will get redone for its second playthrough at some point, but my overlay is not ready for Gen 5 yet. And I'm not going to do Gen 5 runs with the old without game hook, where I had to, like, manually update the moves. I'm not going to do that again. I would rather just delay Gen 5 until I have the ability to do so. Oh no, the Raichu. You know what's funny? I actually said at the start of this run, in a few minutes I'm going to take a break, but then the run started to get good. So I still haven't taken that break yet. But I'd rather complete a run than obviously take a break now.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Electabuzz. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
Yeah, I'm locked in pretty much.
Become one-sided. What now? Nail the weak spot.
Really? Crit Mega Punch? You know what? Steve actually messaged me after my first Stadium stream. He told me that he can no longer play this game on one-time speed because he always played it on emulator on his phone with speed up.
And there goes the battle.
I like doing it on the one-time speed because the music and the announcer guide, but then again, you can't use speed up on speedruns. Like, that's kinda cheating. College this the run? Well, you gotta remember, we haven't done the Elite Four yet. Those are terrifying. Like, they can go good, but if you miss something bad, you're in for a world of hurt. So don't say the run's good yet until at least we're at the champion. I mean, this definitely will not beat record. I honestly, my prediction for this run, assuming stuff goes good, is probably like a 140, 142. You once had 900 large candies. Oh, sweet Jesus. At minimum, at the Brock split. You know what? Yeah, even if I lose the Elite Four, I'll just go back in and try again. You just can't challenge the Elite Four until you've done the 8 gym leaders first. I mean, I could go fight them right now, but the speedrun doesn't allow that. You have to fight the gym leaders first. Yeah, once we beat Brock. Even if I lose, like, to Lorelei or some, I will go back in and try again, just because I want a PB to compare against. Like, I've been streaming speedruns again for like 1 to 2 months, and I have not once made a PB. Like, I haven't PB'd once.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
You have 952 extra large?
A decent hit.
Oh, God. I will say, experience candies are awesome. Don't ever get rid of them. It makes making a living dex so much easier. I started doing living dexes in every new game to get, like, the shiny charm. I did it in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. It kind of makes you, like, look at every Pokemon, see how it evolves, and it kind of makes you learn. Like, I kind of like doing living dexes. I mean, you could say I already did it for Legends Arceus because you're kind of required to do it to beat the game. Well, not living deck, but just, like, complete the dex. But I've been catching so many Pokemon, I probably already have one of them. It makes leveling up too easy. I mean, grinding sucks. And besides, you generally don't get that number of candies until, like, you're grinding them out.
And the commander of electric Pokemon. The challenger better pick the battle Pokemon with caution.
Oh, shit. I didn't read far enough in my notes. If he led with Electrode, I was supposed to switch to Tank and Explosion. But I'll continue with this. I would do a Limnex if I didn't catch so many Pokemon in it. I mean, it does involve catching Pokemon. It involves a lot of breeding, too. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch to Tank the Explosion.
Here's a Pokemon. Oh, it's electric.
A massive explosion!
Harsh blow. Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna pay this guy back. You know what I'm gonna do? He's on his last Pokemon. I haven't had a single feint. I'm gonna frickin' blow up right now. Right in his face. Hey, Raichu. I heard you have shitty defense. Would you like to, I don't know, die to a self-destruct?
The battle has become one-sided. Wow! It exploded! Nailed the weak.
Take that, you asshole.
Wow! Going!
In Gen 8, you can hit level 30 in the first Wild Area trip. I never hit level 30 that early. How are you doing that? Well, then again, I wasn't really into catching that many Pokemon, and I did not like training in the wild. That would probably explain why I never did. That was a really good search split, honestly. Even though I fucked up a couple times. Alright, time for Brock. My least favorite thing about Legends Arceus is that you're forced to 100% to beat the game. Yeah, I agree with that. I hope there's not really a standard for the Legend games yet, like, because there's only been one Legends game, and they're making another Legends game. I'm kind of hoping they don't require that. I know some people who liked all the research tasks, though. Like, I just thought they were too tedious.
That was quick! Down already! This is a wild one from the word go!
A friend of mine abused online raids to hit level 100 on the first trip. Awesome. That's awesome.
3-2. This battle is still up in the air. How's that? No!
Yeah, what somebody in my Twitch chat said earlier about, like, doing an online battle, I would like to do online battles with, like, people in my Discord server at some point. Like in Scarlet and Violet or something. I don't know, Shadow tried to challenge me once, but she didn't have
The
Switch
remaining
Online.
Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Savage attack. Super effective. Gone! It's a one-hit wonder.
I don't think Zia will be a repeat, because the filling out the Pokedex thing was solely for completing Arceus' quest. Yeah. I kind of wonder how they're going to do it, though. Some people think it's going to take place, like, in the past when Lumio City was being rebuilt after the 3,000-year war. But, some people think it's going to be in the future, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense for a Legends game to be in the future. Because it's not really a legend. On my first trip, I hit level 20. I might have had one Pokemon hit level 20.
Stay calm to earn victory. Ice Beam. Whoa, looks like a bad
All the weaknesses were
Pokemon
shit on
show.
Stadium, like Poison type weak to Bug. That wasn't just a Stadium thing, that was a Generation 1 thing.
This is a wild
It made stuff
one
like,
from the word
honestly,
go.
it honestly made Bug and Poison types better.
Oh, it's Egan.
Like, Ekans. Oh, fuck,
How
man.
will the type difference affect that?
Like, in modern games, before they introduced Fairy types, Poison offensively was never good.
Severe
Like,
hit.
in Gen 1, offensive Poison's kinda decent.
Why? Taken down with one hit.
Same with, like, Bug. Like, all the Bug type
There's a
moves are obviously
difference in
shit,
the number
but
of reserve
they work
Pokemon.
against Psychic types, and every Grass type in the game was 4 times weak to Bug, except
The remaining
for,
Pokemon count
I think
is
the
3-1.
Parasect line and
The
Tangela
battle
were the
has
only
become
ones that weren't 4
one-sided.
times weak to Bug.
How's that? Super effective.
Charizard, Moltres were weak to Ice. Yeah, Fire being neutral to Ice made no sense.
One-hit wonder.
ZA might work similarly to Coliseum, where there's not a Dex. Maybe. I don't know, though. They always seem to have a Dex. Like, even if Coliseum, like you said, only had 70 Pokemon, I mean, that's still a Dex, right? Just a catalog of the Pokemon you can get. Gen 1 was your favorite? Gen 1's my favorite to do replays and challenges in.
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting right after this. Ice Beam.
Yeah, I don't like it when the Pokedex is
Bad
mandatory.
Pokemon choice.
I like it being an optional challenge.
That was quick. Down already. This is a wild one from the word go.
Bro brought a bird to a snake fight. Yeah, it feels illegal to use overpowered Pokemon in the first gym like this.
What now? A decent hit. How's that? No! This Pokemon looks wrong. Why? Taken down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh,
Really?
it's
You had to
Diglett.
choose the only two
remaining
Pokemon you had that were
count
faster
is
than
3-1.
Articuno. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna die here, it's just waste time.
Nail the weak spot. Savage attack.
Yeah, it just feels good. Like, if Articuno only had Blizzard, like, it'd be annoying. Kind of like the whole Fire Blast and Thunder. Well, then again, I've had to use Fire Blast with Moltres. That move rarely misses in these runs. Thunder misses all the frickin' time. At least the thing about Gen 1 was the Gen 1 miss. I don't know, that kind of gave the game a charm. Because, like, even if you have a strat that's 100% consistent, a Gen 1 miss can always fuck you over. Fun fact, they tried to fix the, hold on a sec. They tried to fix the Gen 1 miss in Stadium, where, like, if the random number rolls 255, normally that's a Gen 1 miss, it'll roll again to prevent the Gen 1 miss, but if it gets 255 again, then you'll miss. So in this game, there are Gen 1 misses, but it's a 1 in 65,535 chance. Like, if you get a Stadium Gen 1 miss,
That was quick.
like, think about this. You could have encountered a shiny with
This
better
is
odds
a
than that.
wild one from the word go.
I mean, the whole thing with Legends Arceus completing the decks, like, it was kind of like the whole purpose of the game, but that didn't mean I liked it. Gen 2 was a ghost type being able to hit by fighting in normal moves. Isn't that when you use Foresight? Is Foresight a Gen 2 move? I think it is.
What now?
I like how they gave Brock Vulpix here. It's kind of a reference to the anime.
There's a big difference in HP.
Like 6 shinies? Oh, okay, it's not like that.
What's
Because
that?
here's the thing. A shiny is 1 in 8192. 2 shinies in a row, like, that's just straight up way higher than 65,000.
Super effective. Oh, is it down and out?
Foresight is Gen 2? Okay.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's on it. The remaining Pokemon count is 3 to 1.
I do hope ZA is more open, though. I know the Pokemon... the Pokemon company said on X that the whole game was going to take place inside Lumio City. I mean, there could be other things. Maybe they're just not saying much, but that's just what they've said. Alright, guys. We are finishing this run, whether I like it or not. We are doing the Elite Four. Alright, Team 7. No, Legends was not open world, technically. Alright, Thunder versus All. Jolteon finished Slowbro with double kick if less than 9 HP, otherwise pin missile.
First opponent is
Lapras. What's the chance of one-hit KOing Lapras here? I think it might be a one-shot.
Vigorous attack.
Oh boy.
What will the trainer do now? A decent hit. What a furious battle. There's the attack. Super effective.
Okay, it is a two-hit. Never mind.
What now?
Thank you for not paralyzing me. I appreciate that.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Okay, so, yeah, the Lapras is always a two-hit. Bruh!
That's a miss.
Come on.
No, it is. Blizzard. Good hit.
Alright.
Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's electric. It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect battle?
151, that's not how percentages work.
Wow, that's an effective hit. Oh, it's down.
Encountering 2 shinies in a row is 1 in 8192 squared. You gotta square that. So times 8192 by itself, put a 1 on top, that's the chance of 2 shinies in a row.
Oh, it's Articuno. The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Articuno. Self-destruct does 60 to 71. When I use that.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon.
Yep, so I gotta use
source.
another Thunder.
What's next? Yeah, it's a hit. The intense battle continues. There it goes. It's doubly effective. Wow! Going down. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Dugong.
What's this? Alright, self-destruct on Dugong, 71
The
to
remaining
84
Pokemon
damage.
stock is 2 to 1.
Electrode's
The
Thunder
test
is gonna be a
battle continues.
2-hit.
There's the attack. Super effective.
I think is that the first time I've gotten a Thunder paralysis this whole stream?
It's paralyzed on the spot. What
Yep,
a
slap.
furious battle.
Yep, Lorelai's done.
Self-destruct. Nail the weak spot.
Besides the Lapras, that was a pretty good Lorelai, actually.
Down.
Bruno, like, you guys know Bruno, right? In Gen 2, he's kind of difficult. They didn't introduce Bruno till Pokemon Stadium, but Bruno in Stadium, he's pretty easy. Like, if you just have an Ice-type move, you can just destroy his ass. Dugong's cry is dumb. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't judge Pokemon cries.
The next adversary is Bruno. He is one rugged opponent.
Man, can you imagine if the Gen 1 Hiker had a Golem on his team? I mean, it would get one-shot by, like, a special move, but if you couldn't one-shot it, like, at this level in Gen 1, the thing has 2 self-destruct and explosion. Like, when we did the Gen 1 randomizers, Golem was terrifying. It had Earthquake, Harden, self-destruct, and explosion. Like, if you didn't have a special move, you were fucked. Lapras is a one-hit KO by a crit with a Zapdos. That makes sense. I just went Electrode instead of Zapdos, in case I wanted to do a self-destruct strat. You dislike fall damage. Weird. It was kind of funny though how, like, Scarlet and Violet, if you try to, like, jump from a high spot, your phone just saves you. It's like your phone has an self-KO mode.
Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Rhydon.
Dude, Bruno with a... If the Hiker had a Gen 1 Rhydon... Well, Rhydon Gen 1 sucks ass anyway. But never mind about that. Yeah, Bruno's frickin' easy in this. Alright. Fall damage immunity? Yeah, right. That was a late split.
Next up, Agatha, another daunting foe. What strategy will work against this?
If Venusaur leads and it misses Toxic, send out Nidoking and use Earthquake.
Here's the first move.
Special? Oh, okay. Just...
Oh, toxic!
Yep.
It opted to slowly damage the opponent.
Because it's really important to keep the Jinx alive.
Here's a Pokemon thing.
And plus, I don't know if Stadium fixed this, but in Generation 1, in Red and Blue, if you're Toxic, but then you switch out and get switched back in, it turns into regular poison instead of badly poison. I don't know if Stadium fixed that.
The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Haunter.
That was not a good switch, dude. That was not a good switch. This ain't Gen 3. You don't have Levitate yet.
Like a bad Pokemon choice.
What did... I guess the Haunter wanted to use Hypnosis or something? I don't know what that Haunter's moveset is. Golbat. Okay.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air. Oh, there's going to be a change of Pokemon. Oh, it's Jolteon.
Oh, my notes say, apparently the reason you switch out Nidoking, if the Venusaur misses Toxic, it will bait Agatha into switching to her Haunter. It'll most likely bait her.
The trainer's changing Pokemon.
Man, The Stadium Agatha's just like Gen 1 Agatha, just switches moves all the damn time. Does Thunder kill from here? Well, I'll never know because I just hit myself. Let me see.
How will this swap affect the outcome?
I don't see any notes about Thunder on Venusaur. Holy fuck. Wait a minute, this thing has Pin Missile, right? Why don't I just use Pin Missile? Thing's 4 times weak to Bug. Which one is that?
Neither one is conceding an ace.
C down.
What's this? Super effective.
How? That is impressive, actually. That it lived.
What'll it do? There, it's a hit. There's a big difference in HP. It shook off its confusion. Pin this up.
Why did you do a 4-turn when it was at 2 HP?
Oh,
That would have been more useful if that was the first one.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. We're down to the last Pokemon. The remaining Pokemon.
Alright, it's effectively guaranteed I win, because even if Jolteon somehow dies, Jenks can just defeat it with Ice Punch.
Thunder! That one hurt.
Oh, I just realized, the Elite Four does not nickname their Pokemon.
Down with one hit.
Just realized that.
And there goes the battle.
Articuno Ice Beam versus everything. If lead Dragonair and it dies, Gyarados comes out second. Switch to Electrode and Thunder from there. If Gyarados leads, switch to Electric. Okay, so I switch to Electrode if he leads with Gyarados.
Here's last, the last remaining master
Dragonair,
of the
okay.
Elite Four.
Use Fire Blast on Cloyster and it dies in Gen 1. Pretty much.
Now,
Who are you? Are you switching to Gyarados?
that Pokemon must not have been the right choice.
Lapras.
Oh, it's Lapras.
On Lapras, go Electro. Alright, so I need to switch.
Here's the first move. Nail the weak spot. What a furious battle. Here's a Pokemon thing. Oh, it's Electric. What now? The attack wasn't effective. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow
Alright.
of battle? There's the attack.
So, a Lapras, it has to be a... Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna blow up. I'm gonna use Thunder again.
Severe hit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Thunder.
It's a head-on collision of power versus power. Here it comes. Thunder. Wow, that's an effective hit.
Alright. So,
Oh,
whoever he
is it
sends
down
out,
and out?
hopefully it's not Aerodactyl. If it's not Aerodactyl, I'm just gonna
What
blow
will
up.
the next Pokemon be?
Because if it is Aerodactyl, I'm just gonna use Thunder again. Dragonair.
Here's a Pokemon trick.
Nope, C left is
How
self-destruct.
will the type difference affect that?
C right is Cloyster.
It's self-destruct. Harsh blow. Wow. Going down.
Alright, back to Articuno.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Here's a Pokemon trick. The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Alright, who is the last Pokemon?
Ice Beam.
I still have Jolteon, so I think worst case scenario...
Oh, it's down.
I mean, I think the most annoying would be Kangaskhan.
There's only
But then
one
again,
Pokemon
Kangaskhan has
left
really
in
shitty
reserve.
special. Honestly, I think I'm good from here. Charizard.
Oh, it's Charizard.
Oh wait, I remember. It's weak to Ice Beam in this game.
The remaining
How could I
Pokemon
forget that?
clock is 2-1.
I don't know if it
The
outspeeds.
10th battle
It
continues.
does, but I think only a crit would kill. Because Articuno has pretty decent special.
What's that? Perfect day.
That is impressive. Fire spin. Oh no.
Super effective.
I am stun locked now.
It can't make a move. Neither one is conceding an
I don't know if I think I can switch out in a fire spin, but
still continuing.
I'm just gonna let Articuno die, and then I can just switch to Jolteon. Because Jolteon I know will outspeed, and at that low of health, I'm just gonna use double kick.
Still going on. There, it's a hit.
The credits of Scarlet and Violet were the worst? Do you not like Ed Sheeran?
The attack is still continuing.
Yeah, I think I can swap, but honestly,
Goodness.
I don't want to risk doing that, to be honest.
The heated battle
Because I'm worried about something potentially going wrong.
The attack still going on.
Dude, how many turns was this?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Like, I know this is probably losing me time, but it'll just be time saved for the next PB.
Flamethrower. Wow, that's an effective hit. It's finally taken down. We're down to one Pokemon aside.
Ed Sheeran jump scare. I thought it was a pretty good song.
Oh, it's Jolteon. There's just one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming right down to the wire. Double kick. Boom. It goes down after a good fight. That's it. Stay clear.
About 4 turns? Okay.
This is truly it. The final battle against the rival. This is the final act in a long and arduous quest in the Gym Leader Castle. Here's the first move. Oh, the attack missed. It burrowed underground. They're both being cautious here. Here's a Pokemon change. Oh, it's Zapdos. What now? Oops, that's a miss. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? It's building energy for the next attack. Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent. What a furious battle! What's that? A decent hit! There's the attack! Severe hit! Neither one is conceding an inch. What's this? There, it's a hit! Here it comes! Thunder!
Guaranteed?
Goodness! Oh! Is it down and out?
I mean, it was pretty much a first-time thing that they collabed with an IRL, like, singer to, like, make a credit song. Like, I think it could have potential.
It has to make up for lost ground.
Alright.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air.
I'm just gonna leave Zapdos in, just get off of Thunder. And then I'll switch to Nidoking. Oh, never mind then, I guess I'm dying. Okay.
It's down! Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's Nidoking! How will the type difference affect that?
Reflect.
It's more
I
resistant
don't
to
think that's
physical.
gonna help you survive this, dude.
Earthquake. Super effective.
Oh, never mind, it did.
The intense battle continues. What now? Boom! How's that? Wow, that's an effective hit.
Alright, who is the last Pokemon?
Go down. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Degutor.
Oh, it's Executor. The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The tense battle continues. Whoa!
Darn.
Drill. Oh, the attack missed.
There's not really much I can do on this thing, because Earthquake resists. I'm trying to aim for a Horn Drill.
Furious battle.
Come on, finish this off with Horn Drill.
Ah!
Darn.
Oh, it's another miss. There's the attack. Severe hit.
Come on.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
1 in 3, rough chance.
Whoa!
There we go.
That was
Let's
brutal.
go.
Why? Take it down with one hit.
A new PB.
Congratulations! You cleared the Gym Leader Castle.
141.58. I mean, Black Metal, you were still trying to jinx the run. Like, here's the thing. Like, Giovanni was pretty bad. Let's look at the splits. Blaine and Misty were pretty good. Giovanni was really bad. Who else was kind of iffy? Lorelei was okay. Bruno was okay. Agatha was kind of iffy. Lance was a pain in the ass. The champion fight, I had to rely on a Horn Drill. Because I don't know what... I mean, Jolteon had Pin Missile, but I still... Yeah, this is my first PB on the Switch. My N64 PB was 153. Cool. I get a Bulbasaur and I can't transfer it to anything. What's the point of receiving that thing in the Switch? Welp, those of you who actually thought I could finish a run, I got the under 145. Well, then again, I did kind of say... I mean, when we got past Sabrina, it's all good until Agatha. It's a good thing I was offline recording, too. I'll just end the offline recording here.